Welcome everyone to my channel BioWorld once again. Today in the chapter of nervous system, we will be studying about the diagrammatic representation of reflex arc and internal structure of spinal cord. Now we have already come to know that spinal cord is a part of central nervous system, and this is the structure of the cross section of the spinal cord. This is the cross section of the spinal cord. So we need to know about it. The spinal cord is a structure that extends from the medulla, that's the lower stem of the brain, and continues almost the whole length of the backbone and till the second lumbar vertebrae, and it lies within the neural canal of the vertebrae. Now, there are some arrangement of gray matter and white matter in the spinal cord cross section that you can see, which is opposite to the internal structure of the brain. Whereas in brain, white matter lies inside and gray matter outside. Whereas in spinal cord, you can see the structure, the arrangement of these white matter and gray matter is reversed. The arrangement of white matter and the gray matter here is that gray matter, which contains the cell bodies of the neuron, lies inside, whereas white matter, which consists of the axon, lies outside. Now the white matter contains axons and the gray matter contains the cyton, that are the cell bodies of the nerve fiber. Now there is a small central canal, you can see in the center, which runs the entire length. This is the structure called central canal. It entires, like it runs longitudinally, like throughout the cavities of the, like in the center, which runs the entire length and is continuous with the cavities of the brain, that is ventricle, and it is also filled with CSF, that is the cerebrospinal fluid, which acts as a shock absorber, cushion, and even forms an exchange of food materials, waste product, and respiratory gases with the neuron. So this is the structure or cross-sectional view of the spinal cord. Even spinal cord is covered with all the three layers of meninges. What are they? The meninges, as already have come to know, from the outside to inner, dura mater, arachnoid mater, and pia mater. And what are the functions of this structure, that is spinal cord? The main function of the spinal cord is conducting reflexes below the neck portion of a person. It conducts sensory impulses from the skin and the muscles to the brain, and even conduct motor responses from the brain to the muscles of the trunks and limbs. So these are some of the function of spinal cord. So mainly it is concerned with the reflexes of our body. And the structure associated with the spinal cord, you can see I have drawn the reflex arc on the diagram, on the board. Now starting from the receptor, that is skin. Skin has sensory cells, so it acts as a receptor, receiving the impulses, carrying it via sensory neuron through the dorsal root, and gets into the central canal, that is into the gray matter of the spinal cord. There it mixes the impulses into the association neuron, which has a role of coordinating the impulses, changing it into response, which is carried via spinal nerve through the motor neuron and passes it to the effector. Effector then shows the response. This is the full structure of reflex arc, which is coordinated by the help of the spinal cord. So spinal cord main function is conducting the reflexes and showing the responses. So this is the function of the spinal cord and the structure of spinal cord with the diagrammatic representation of reflex arc. Hopefully this is benefited to you people. Thank you for watching it.